I completely died there. Awesome. Yeah, I completely died. Very sick. You fully restarted? I know, it completely died. I didn't do that, by the way. Yeah, I know my internet died for a second there. Pretty cool. Totally not tilting or anything. Why do people say 07? I refreshed! I know you did! I know. She's a bit laggy. I'm not laggy. I'm not laggy anymore. Also, we're gonna hit by ads because it's a new broadcast, so sorry, chat. You're about to get slammed. Give me 1 second, I gotta do something really quick.
So yeah, as expected.
Wait, what? Oh. What? What? Dude, my fucking... Why is it not loading? I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. My anxiety is just flying through the roof right now. Dude, why is my fucking YouTube bugging out? What the fuck is going on today? What? Dude! Kirsha was having internet YouTube problems too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm going into my YouTube and it's just like not loading shit on one screen. It's like bugging out. So bizarre, man. What a fucking day. Is there a status page for it? It just says unable to display some videos, try again later, and then it just like says that over and over again. How bizarre. YouTube's having reported issues currently? Okay. Thank you for telling me, I appreciate it. Alright, since we had ads playing, we'll just keep it rolling, I guess. Yeah, let's watch. The people have been yapping about this for a bit. It's quite the story, dude. Yeah. This is horrible. Yeah, tell me about it, man. This is really sad. Streamer nearly beat a man to death on stream. Unacceptable,
What
dude.
an unbelievably crazy week on Kick. I was just talking about the French streamer Jean Parmenov who passed away.
Which was awful, by the way. I'm pretty sure they fined him $49 million for broadcasting his death. The Kick, you know, the Kick streamer.
In his sleep on stream after a marathon of abuse from some other streamers. And just now, I literally just finished streaming Resident Evil 6. And I was taking a little tinkle, and I got sent a little something that is so diabolical, I had to hop back in the saddle and yap about it. It is incomprehensible that yet
Imagine playing Resident Evil 6. Is it bad? Is it not good? Yes, I haven't even seen people play it. It's not good. Oh, shit.
Another potential death was just streamed on Kick. I'm recording this an hour after it happened, and the victim is currently still in the ICU, so I guess by the time I post this, I'll know whether or not they passed away, but I'm going to keep this part in here right now because it's up in the air. A Kick streamer, Raja Jackson, who is the son of Rampage Jackson, and also a professional fighter, just went fucking ballistic on a wrestler during a wrestling event on stream. He picks the wrestler up, slams him on the mat, and then lays down 27 punches to the man's skull.
Can I just say that you can always argue self-defense if someone attacks you and they're fighting back? You are on the floor, unconscious, and you're beating the crap out of them? There's no excuse. You're actually insane.
Most of which were delivered while he was unconscious. And by the end of it, he is bleeding and bloodied.
27
They couldn't wake him up.
times.
They said he was barely breathing, and someone even used the word flatline, that he was flatlined in the ring. This is not fake. This is not scripted.
He has to censor because you can't show violence like that on YouTube. Unfucking believable, man. The guy's trying to pull him off, and he's still going, by the way. What is wrong with you? Dude, he's still going, man! He's still going! This guy pulled him off! And he's still going! He still wants to keep going! The guy's not moving!
I did my best to censor this. It is brutal. It is extremely hard.
Dude, again, I'm not squeamishly like violence or video game violence or anything like that, but this was like genuinely hard to watch. I will not be replaying it, even if it's censored. This makes my blood boil.
Hard to watch. I also cut the clip short, but they pan back and he is covered in blood.
Yeah.
Raja Jackson is
wrong
a
with
professional
you?
fighter who has unloaded, I counted 27 blows to an unconscious man. And they all are connecting. This is not like fake. It's not like he's pulling any of his punches. They are all hitting squarely on this man's skull.
I don't give a
bouncing
shit.
his head off of the mat. And I said most of them were when
Probably brain damage. No, 100% brain damage. You're beating his skull in while he's unconscious.
he was unconscious. All of them are while he's unconscious. When I watched it back, it's clear that when he slammed him on the mat, his head hit the mat and it
He's
knocked him
lucky to
out
be alive,
immediately.
yeah.
So all 27 potentially
The ref was useful as a freaking snail. As I said it best, they're probably just in shock. You guys don't understand until you're in a situation where, like, something so horrific happens, you don't know how to react to it. I don't know how to explain this without getting into, like, personal things, but, like, if you've ever been in a horrifying situation, like, I don't know, a car accident, or I don't know, you saw someone getting, like, attacked, and you haven't been in a situation where you're conditioned, like, you're not an army person, or, like, you're not a police officer, you genuinely don't know how to react to things like that, because your brain isn't like wired to handle it. Does that make sense? Yeah, like, I don't know. It's the ref's job to break the fight up. You don't get it. Like, you just don't get it.
more punches that he threw.
Like, you're not a ref for an MMA fight where it's like you see violence on the daily and you have to discern when it's real or not and pull people off. This is a WWE style wrestling thing where there's a script that they follow. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's completely different. This is like a violent attack in the middle of like a play where it's like play fighting and you're like slamming each other into the floor, you know, like for fun.
We're on an unconscious man. That can be fatal. That is most oftentimes fatal. And he wasn't done either. It's not like he just stopped and said, okay, well, that's plenty. I've had my fill. He was still going. The only reason there weren't more punches thrown by him is because the other wrestlers were able to separate him. But he was fighting against them to go back and keep beating this unconscious man. He probably wouldn't have stopped punching him until his head popped like a balloon. It's extremely scary, and even if he does pull through, this could have life-changing repercussions with brain damage and so many other complications for the rest of his life, if he even survives.
If he's lucky if he can freaking walk after that. Dude, there's people who get out of car accidents who get less brain damage. Like from car accidents. This guy got beat to, like, halfway to death.
Which we don't know yet. He apparently flatlined in the ring and is currently still in the ICU, and we don't have any updates. I don't know. This is terrifying stuff. Hello, it's Charles, first thing in the morning here.
In the future.
We don't have a ton of official updates on the condition of that wrestler, but the father of Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson, gave an update where he is saying that Psycho Stu, that's the name of the wrestler, is alive and is stable. And he also says that he's clearing up misinformation about his son. But then in his statement, he doesn't clear up any misinformation. He just confirms what everyone already knows, that this was completely out of control, inexcusable behavior that Rampage Jackson also doesn't condone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what misinformation he thinks he's clearing up with this. He's just agreeing with what everyone else is saying, that his son went fucking berserk. I guess maybe the misinformation...
Some people have, like really bad anger issues, man. I don't know. It's just like some people just can't handle it.
Like in their that brain. He was exercising here was about his son actually getting like the permission for payback on Psycho Stu for an earlier confrontation. And what he's referring to there is they had like a little beef before the event started, and someone had told Raja Jackson that he could like double leg take down Psycho Stu in the ring and then throw like a fake punch, and that would be it, to like settle the beef and create like this storyline. But Raja Jackson on stream,
which is very common in, like, you know, quote unquote theater wrestling,
on camera says that he is going to hurt Psycho Stu. He said he will not stop punching him until people will yank him off of him. So he took that like pseudo invite, like green light to be involved in the wrestling event, as a permission slip to go brutally assault this man and beat him within an inch of his life. Like, I think you could also make a case that this is attempted murder. This was premeditated assault that he planned on not stopping at any point.
The fact that he admits this on camera means he has to be, like, convicted and put in jail for this. There's no excuse for this. I don't even care if people are like, oh, you're on drugs. That's not an excuse.
Until third parties intervened. Like, I really think you could make, like, a real argument that he had went in there with the full intentions of killing Psycho Stu.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
Tell you guys this, they told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody who pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. Watch.
I don't know what it is, but it kind of like reminds me of this girl that I knew from school that was insanely crazy and had really low emotional self-control. You would say something to her, and it turns out she had like a mental illness. I don't remember what it was, but she would think that people were starting fights with her, and she would hold on to it for like a week after, and then do horrible things to them, or like say horrible things behind their back. I know this isn't like a one-to-one, obviously one is emotional, and this is like actual violence and trying to kill someone, right? But I feel like some people just have that kind of like crazy, like there's something wrong with them. Antisocial personality or BPD. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's just something wrong with them. You gotta be locked up. Like you gotta get treated. You need help. Like you can't do this.
That's indefensible. You can see him literally planning it off the back of them giving him like the instructions for a work where he'd come in and he'd deliver like a hit, like a fake hit, and then he'd be pulled off and that'd be the end of it. And he is saying, but watch this, I'm going to keep punching him. Like, he is blatantly stating this. It is very clearly a premeditated assault. And like I said, I really think his goal was to kill
people going to jail for less.
Psycho Stu there. It really seems like that was his mission. And you can't chalk this up to confusion where he was directed to do something but then just went a little far, like, mistakenly. He is, with his own voice,
You can forgive someone being on the floor, and you wouldn't know on one punch that they were knocked out because you're playing and acting. I totally get that. But he punched him 27 times in a row, and he got pulled off and kept punching him. It's freaky. How can people be excusing this?
Own vocal folds flapping with their own volition here. He is stating, they told me to do this.
Yeah, this
but
time
instead,
knocked him out.
I'm going.
But I'm saying, like, in the moment, you could argue that there was a mistake and he was being impulsive and, like, he was in the moment, but, like, the fucking just beating on him relentlessly is crazy.
To do this, I'm going to punch him as many times as I possibly can. He is stating clearly that they told him one thing, and he is not doing that. Instead, he is going to punch the shit out of him, beat him within an inch of his life. You can't possibly say that he just got confused with the stage directions here of the storyline. He is saying that he is going to go punch him as many times as possible and disregard what they said he is permitted to do, like what they planned on. It is premeditated assault by every possible definition. Now, what started all of this, and I've seen people joking about it like, oh, haha, Raja Jackson must not know that wrestling is fake, and he thought the heel was being mean to his favorite babyface, so he took matters into his own hands, tee-hee-hee. But what actually happened is Raja Jackson was touring the event and meeting the wrestlers backstage, and of course the wrestlers are all playing characters, and when it comes to wrestling, there's a little something called kayfabe. And so they are going to portray their...
For those that don't understand, it's literally roleplay. You're LARPing a character. It's not serious. And I don't know, this is a theory of mine. Some people are unable to distinguish roleplay from, like, real life. They just can't understand it. Yeah, my immersion, yeah, like, it's, like,
character to the best of their ability to keep everything as authentic and genuine as possible. And Psycho Stu was in character and misunderstood that Raja Jackson was not a worker in the event.
Worry about him.
Psycho Stu.
Worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
It's a good name, by the way. Psycho Stu.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was it? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry about
Nah,
that.
I will fuck
No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
Nah.
We're good.
And he takes it way too far when he takes a beer can. I don't know if it's like a real beer can or like
Or
one of those
fake
breakaway
one.
like stunt ones, but he takes it and he crushes it on Raja Jackson's head. Then you can see him get really fired up about it, and all the other wrestlers are
Yeah.
also saying to Psycho Stu, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's not like a worker here or anything. That was too far. And that's what started this. And then
It probably didn't even hurt. No. Let's not get it twisted. Like, even if it didn't hurt, that was not a nice thing to do. But he was doing it in character, and he thought it would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like playing into it. And they're like, wait, you thought this was serious? In front of a camera? Again, like, this could have been a misunderstanding. Nothing, like, could have come of it.
Raja Jackson
And he
waited until their
apologized? Yeah,
match.
that's another
then he
thing.
stormed in. and-
We'll get to it. We need to, like, look at the context. I'm not trying to raise the head. I know there's a lot of people excited and stuff. Like, let's wait a little bit.
and then beat him potentially to death for it. Now, I think
Continuity
if
check.
Raja Jackson had swung on Psycho Stu after the beer can thing, you could definitely make a strong case that he was acting in self-defense.
Yeah,
because
sure.
that is
Maybe.
unexpected, it was unprovoked, and it was kind of a crazy thing for Psycho Stu to do, not knowing for sure if Raja Jackson was a worker in the event or not. It was a bad judgment call for sure from Stu. And he was just like way too fucking committed to being the heel. Like, he was really deep into his method acting, like
Yeah.
fucking Shia LaBeouf style, and he
LaBeouf.
did the beer can thing, and it was definitely over the line. But here's something a lot of people aren't showing enough of, that Psycho Stu was very apologetic when he learned that Raja Jackson was not a worker at the event. He apologized 3 times. They shook hands
3 times. And you're still holding a grudge.
multiple times, and Raja said, like, hey, it's good, I get it. Multiple times.
So that's like you're just being a sociopath. You're saying it's good and then you're holding on to it. Very, very mentally ill behavior, in my opinion. When people say it's okay and then they lie and then it's not okay.
Meanwhile, he was just like
I fucking hate that, by the way, just for the record, when people say it's okay and then they go behind your back and then say it's not okay. I fucking hate that bitch. Like, oh my god.
bubbling
Yeah,
with anger, waiting for his
Yeah,
chance
resentment.
to fucking assault this man.
Couldn't fucking feel that.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey,
Look, you said I'm sorry.
Yeah, hello. I appreciate it.
Second time.
I didn't know. I thought you were at work.
I get it.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working.
What a fucking worm. This is some slimy behavior here. This is some turbo ass. Raja Jackson is now pretending that he understands and forgives Psycho Stu, who is very apologetic, mind you, and he's explaining, like, look, I saw the cameras, I
I was
thought
in the
that this was like
character,
another
yeah.
work, that we were building a storyline, this and that, and Raja Jackson's like, no, I get it, and he's like shaking his hand and everything. Meanwhile, he is actively planning of assaulting this man, beating him unconscious and fucking
And over what?
leaving him eating meals
Raja baited.
through a straw. As he is like
Rage
pretending he
abated.
let bygones be bygones here and that they're on good terms. That's fucking
Women level of petty? No, I've seen people who are men who behave like this on video games as well. Nah, don't get it twisted. Don't make this like a gender versus gender thing. Like, I will agree that women tend to be the ones that hold grudges a lot harder. And if you say sorry to them, at least from my experience, like in a social circle, woman to woman, some of them are crazy enough to hold grudges. However, I have seen this behavior displayed in extremely immature and emotionally low IQ, low EQ people who are men. I'm just saying.
hinged. Now before
True people Dota will throw games over stolen farm? Absolutely. Actually, really good point. Have you seen League people? You smite their cannon, they lose their fucking mind? You're gonna tell me there's a lot of women that play League? There is, but like, let's be realistic. It's probably a guy that fucking threw the game in your bronze game that did that.
We're showing you some more of the aftermath here. Let me introduce you to Psycho Stu. I think you should get a little bit of the lore behind this wrestler that Raja Jackson beat so severely, hospitalizing in the ICU, and apparently caused to flatline in the ring.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military, I joined
must have
Knox
been
Pro,
tough,
you know,
man.
because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. You know, a lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military.
And by the way, he's in front of a crowd, and there are forms or like types of PTSD where you can't deal with being in front of a crowd or being amongst people, and it can make you like be extremely uncomfortable or just like basically go berserk, depending. Everyone's different. The fact that he's doing wrestling in front of a crowd and he admits to having PTSD, it's like he's being so upfront and honest, man.
An American soldier that suffers from PTSD,
Yeah, it's
being in
not
front
easy,
of
it's
a crowd,
extremely
it doesn't
hard.
give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would.
Yeah. Psycho Stu is a veteran who was suffering
Poor
from
guy.
PTSD and found wrestling as a means of escapism and
he's
fell in
having
love
fun.
with the sport. And now is currently hospitalized in the ICU, but apparently is stable, so hopefully Rampage Jackson is accurate with that
Does
claim that
anybody
he
know if
is
he's okay?
alive and stable. That would be wonderful news. But what an unbelievable set of circumstances that led to his hospitalization here.
It will take weeks for someone to even recover from a mild brain injury, and this is very likely a serious one because people thought that he was dead. Like, I don't want to sugarcoat it. He's gonna be lucky if he can talk or walk or like use his limbs, because like that's serious. I hope he can
Yes,
continue.
he made a mistake with Rampage Jackson's son here, not knowing whether or not he was a worker and still building the storyline anyway under the impression he was. But it's not a mistake that should have led to something like this, especially when he did everything in his power to try and rectify it and try and apologize for his mistake and explain why it happened and ensure that it was totally unintentional and there wasn't meant to be any bad blood or anything.
Missing most of his teeth, broken face, apologizing to his wife for being in the hospital. Doesn't remember what happened, might have brain damage. Oh my god, man. And you know what breaks my heart the most is that he's in the hospital, and let's assume this is true. He's apologizing to his wife and saying, "I'm sorry, sweetie, for being in the hospital," but he doesn't remember why. That means that his brain is connecting the dots, and the first thing that his brain is connecting to is like my love for my wife. Like, fuck, man.
And he thought that he did accomplish that.
Stable
but clearly,
critical? Yeah,
Raja
that
Jackson
sucks,
didn't
man.
actually think so. He was just acting. Raja Jackson was flexing his thespian skills here when he was pretending that everything was okay between those two, because what he was actually doing was plotting a premeditated assault on Psycho Stu. Again, that potential argument of self-defense, that has poofed away like Timmy Turner's fairy godparents. That ship sailed a long time ago because he didn't act in response to the threat. Like, after the beer can was crushed on his head, which, again, he wasn't expecting, and that can be dangerous, but he didn't, like, act in the heat of the moment to defend himself from that or anything. Instead, he let it
Held a
marinate, let his
grudge.
rage bubble up, and then waited for his...
That's the scariest, too. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the scariest kinds of violence is when it's premeditated and it's bubbling underneath your soul, like your skin, kind of. Like, I've had that before, where, like, you feel this resentment and you're angry. Like, I've had a moment in my life where I couldn't sleep because I was so pissed off, right? Nothing ever came of it, obviously, but, like, I'm just saying, I've had moments in my life where you get so mad that you're just, like, seething, getting upset. Even when you walk away. Right on cue. Fuck me! This lag is so annoying! I'm just gonna take a piss, I'm not gonna lie. Holy fuck. I'm going to seethe my way into pissing on the ISB. Moments like this when your internet goes kaput. No, no, not like that. Yeah. No, I've actually genuinely been madder than that. I don't remember if I've told this story or not, but I had an online friend circle a long time ago where I got labeled by a girl in that friend circle who went behind my back and said that I'm toxic and volatile to be around, and I found out through a friend who was a neutral party in the group, and I got so mad. I didn't talk to them. I stopped talking to them. And I was seething for about, I want to say like 3 weeks straight. Like going to bed, like mad, thinking about them. And I'd have to like break the cycle in my head that I have to stop thinking about what they did to me, because they stopped talking to me and I didn't know why. And I was like, why did they stop talking to me? Like, what did I do wrong? And it turns out that it was a girl like talking shit behind my back and being really horrible to me and making the entire friend group go against me because they didn't like me. You have Russian descent. I can see you being toxic. Okay, that's a ban. That's a ban. You can apologize for that one. Yeah, toxic that, toxic this. I would have honestly, no, low key, if you said, if you were a woman, I could see you being toxic, I wouldn't have banned you for that. But the fact that you made it about like where I'm from, nah, that's fucking weird. Girl bullying is wild. I am telling you, girl bullying is on another level, because at least if a guy insults you, it's to your face and it's honest. I hate the feeling of not being able to be in control and not being able to defend myself, and it turns out that I was a woman manipulator the whole time in a social circle that ruins your like relationships with your friends. I don't know, maybe it's like the tomboy codedness, like I just can't handle it. It makes me so viciously angry. Yeah. We're gonna talk to their own gender more constantly? I don't know, I feel like boys can be really mean to each other too. Like, you guys get into like literal fights. I think that's pretty mean, but I don't know. I'm not a guy, I can't relate. Men can be mean, men can be toxic too. Don't get it twisted. Snake activity? Yeah, it's more direct. Like, if you have a problem with another guy, I guess you get into a direct confrontation and then you stop talking to each other, right? I would assume. You aren't a guy. True. True! I'm gonna go pee really quick. Fuck, dude! Dude, gamer subs makes me freaking pee so much. It goes through me so fast. Yeah, I'll be right back.
心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人，呀自由哎呀自由啊，人民翻身当家做主人。Why are you so good at this? My language, man. What's up with me?
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those two hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow.
Can someone explain the reason why you need to pee really bad after you drink a bunch of energy drinks or like coffee or soda? Like, I know they're diuretics, but like, why? Like, That was quick. Dude, I drank like 1 bottle of Gamer Subs and then I had 2 cans. Well, no, actually it was 1 tiny can of energy drinks and I just pissed like a racehorse. It does the thing to the blood pressure. So what, it like squeezes you and then you need to pee? Caffeine pulls the water out of you. Oh! That's why I hate coffee. Did you know there's like a gene where if you have coffee, it makes you poop? It stimulates your kidneys. You're a kidney. I bet you have nice kidneys that I can punch. Kidney shot! No! I have that gene. When I drink coffee, I have to poop. Yeah, I don't know. It's some sort of like weird, like it stimulates like your butt or something. I forget what it's called. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But anyway. Anyway, let's keep the video going. We got another like 5 minutes left. Fuck, dude. Shit. SmugAlana has poopy genes. Fuck you. I am not poopy gened. I am wonderfully gened. Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Opportunity to get revenge later. There is no longer a possible case of self-defense here. Like, yes, he was wronged, but he didn't like try and
Officer, he flew into my fist. That's why I had to punch him.
Defend himself from that threat or anything. He pretended to like move on from it with the guy who did it and then waited to attack him later. And I think you can make a very strong case that it was attempted murder. At the very least, it is a premeditated assault, and based on the things he was saying leading up to it, and based on the behavior in the ring when he was delivering 27-ish blows to an unconscious man's skull, I really think there is a strong argument to be made that he was in there doing that solely to try and kill him. All of this on stream, mind you, and you can even see him respond to the news that the guy that he just unloaded 27 punches on in the ring while he was unconscious is potentially flatlined.
Hello?
Hey, where the hell are you at? I told you to double leg that.
Why does he like mouth breathe like that? Did he just get out of the ring? Hello? Yeah, is that his dad calling him? Yeah, my bad. My bad, I just killed the guy.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up.
They can't wake him up. He's still mad? It's the adrenaline? Yeah. He has blood on his shirt! Oh my god!
He's fucking in the ring.
Look, right there! Yeah, you pissed me off. Yeah, that's why I did it. Dude, oh my god, dude.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to.
Dude, he's got anger issues for sure.
I'll call you back later.
This guy does not seem to care at all. This is a
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, he's right. His odds can't wake him up. Nope, I don't care.
Fucking monster right here. In response to hearing that the guy flatlined, he just says, my bad. That's crazy. Kratos had more empathy for the people that he killed in very similar fashion, by the way, with like the unbelievable amount of blows to the head. But at least in Kratos' case, the people
Kratos is a fictional character, too. I mean, I know he's like just pulling a joke, but fuck, dude.
He was fighting, they were at least conscious. All of these were delivered to an unconscious man. A man who never even saw this coming, by the way, because he storms into the ring, grabs him, and then slams him. So it wasn't even a fight, but he walks away feeling so fucking tough and accomplished about it with no remorse at all for potentially killing this man.
I almost killed him.
Motherfuckers playing with me, bro.
I'm kind of speechless, man. It's like people that get drunk, get in a car, and then run a kid over or hit someone else and kill them, and then they're just like, ah, my bad. It's like, you could have not gotten in a car. You could have just not fought the guy. Like, you had steps, preventative steps, you know?
Real shit. One of them was a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit.
Dude, he's so angry.
Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
He's walking.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of like a little kid when they get really mad and like their mom takes away their like Game Boy or their DS, and they like they have like a meltdown. Yeah, I'm tired of you. They get really mad.
Walking away from this with his chin held high, extremely proud of what's unfolded here. It seems like this might be the happiest moment of his life. The way that he is perceiving this is him standing up for himself. He is not able to have a grasp on the severity of what just happened here. He thinks that because the disrespect that he encountered earlier in the day, he was entirely justified to potentially murder this man. And by the way, the wrestlers that were calling him a bitch, well, I imagine they were saying that because he basically sucker punched this guy potentially to death. The guy never even had a chance to fight.
Yeah, you're a pussy, unironically. Not even fighting back.
Because he came into the ring when his back was turned, slammed him down, immediately knocking him unconscious. It wasn't even a fight, it was a surprise attack. So I imagine that's what he's referencing when it comes to the wrestlers like insulting him. And the one that bit him, with everyone that was like getting on top of Raja to get him away from Psycho Stu on the ground, because he was still going back to try and make sure he was dead, it seems. Now in the rest of the—
He said in his words, I'm tired of everyone fucking with me, I'm not a little bitch. You just proved that you're a little bitch.
The clip here, one of the wrestlers from the event starts walking towards them, talking to them, trying to get them to stay. Probably until police get there would be my guess. But he is talking to them and he is shit-talking, trying to goad him into staying. And he's like talking about like, I'll fight you right now. And then it's a back and forth. But Raja Jackson reiterates that he wants to fight more of them there. He wants to continue to beat people within an inch of their life there. It's scary. I cannot imagine a world where he does not go to jail for this. I really can't. Rampage Jackson has tons and tons of money, sure, but I don't know if he's going to be able to outspend the attempted murder charges that his son just racked up here. Now, of course, I'm not a lawyer and I don't have like a magic crystal ball that I can ponder the orb of to see the future, but my guess would be that there will be attempted murder charges for this incident. Because, I mean, I really think it's like... It feels like that's what the goal...
I'm surprised that... Has anything come out about, like, the police arresting him? Like, it's been, like, what, a day or two? What's going on? Like, why is he allowed to just walk away?
Here was when Raja Jackson was delivering these blows.
What's going on?
I think at bare minimum, you're getting some serious assault charges. Like, no matter what I think he should be thrown...
More evidence being collected, but he beat him up and it was on stream. I can't find anything out at the moment. Well, I know, it's just kind of like, there's evidence, there's enough evidence, everything was recorded, it's on Kick, or it was.
In the slammer for this. This behavior is completely unacceptable. He knew exactly what he was doing. He even on stream states what he's about to do.
On stream, by the way.
Doesn't stop until he is pulled off and then still wants to keep going. All of these blows delivered to an unconscious man. How could you possibly say this is anything other than him trying to kill him? It's fucking sickening. Now, like I said at the start of the video, I've recorded all of this pretty much immediately after it happened, so we still don't know how Psycho Stu is doing, if he's going to pull through from all of this or not. But by the time I post this video, I imagine we'll have some kind of update. So I'll go ahead and put that at the beginning of the video, but as of right now, fingers crossed that he pulls through. Like, yeah, he definitely did make a big mistake with the beer can thing, but I don't think it's something that should have cost him his life here in this manner. This shit is unhinged. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.
Free my mans, he did nothing wrong. There are people who are unironically defending him. Let me repeat myself. People unironically defending him. It wasn't a self-defense thing. The guy was on the floor, unconscious, not lifting his hands. He wasn't even putting his hands up to defend himself. and they will defend him and say, oh, well, he deserved it. It's like, you need to be put in jail too. You need to be incarcerated. Yeah. Who's the French streamer dies on stream on Kick and all this? Yeah, I don't know. They've got things going on, man. They do not monitor or moderate their fucking shit, man. Unacceptable behavior. Even UFC fights don't do this. UFC fights are different because they know that there's a chance and a risk of someone getting hurt because you're going full throttle. Yeah, and the refs probably would have pulled him off him sooner too. Because they have that kind of training in mind, but like, holy shit, man. Neither does Twitch, to be fair. Yeah, true. No consistencies, dude. Dude has a rich tan, could have done anything in his life, chose to become this. There's people who say that because his dad's like rich and he claims that he doesn't have any money from his dad helping him for whatever reason. I don't think you're obligated to like help your child like when they're an adult at that rate. He had a chip on his shoulder, and constantly being compared to his dad made him go like crazy, and like it also gave him a really unwarranted ego as well. Yeah. His dad called him gay for not hitting Stu on stream. Really? I don't know. I'd have to see that for myself. Is that real? Yeah, I heard this. I need to see it. That's fucked up. So he was probably rage baiting him too. That's part of the problem. I'd have to see it. Aswin reacted to it. Is it on Aswin clips or something? Can I see it? I don't want to look it up on Twitter because like I could get fucking slammed for that. We finally know the truth. Is it the we finally know the truth video? Yeah, it's this one. And plus, if Aswin's seen it on you know, if it's on YouTube, I can talk about it because I can't exactly show him like beating him up and shit. It's inappropriate. It's violent. This clip, okay. We'll watch it for some context.
So basically, Stuart Smith, this is the guy that got the shit beat out of him by Raja. This guy thought it was part of the game.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
The guy immediately apologized when he realized Raja wasn't another wrestler.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know.
Raja
apologized 3 times.
Accepted the apologies, but later on was literally rage baited by his own chat into taking revenge.
The guy's not dead, and he's able to communicate at least a little bit. And this guy just started hitting him while he was unconscious. Dude. Like, this guy is a motherfucking tank. To take that many punches, video on LSF shows Rampage insulting him.
I don't know. But if I was this guy's wife, I'll say it. I don't know if I'd have the temper and the self-control not to fucking get back at this guy. I am just... You ruined his life and my life, and you want me to forgive you? I don't know. Some people say that, like, oh, I get through forgiving someone through the grace of God. Like, I don't know if I have that kind of control. It's astounding to me how people can forgive people that kill someone. It's just like, God, man.
Managed before the attack. So his own dad is rage baiting his son into ruining his life.
For people that don't know, his father, Rampage Jackson, is one of the most popular MMA fighters of all time.
Rampage Jackson makes fun of his son before he commits assault.
Yo, did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights? I looked at your stream, nigga, you were hugging on some dudes, some booty shorts. I saw you hugging on your coach.
He trying to...
This is really weird behavior from a dad. I ain't gonna hold you. If this was just a random guy rage baiting him that was like in his peer circle, obviously he's still a piece of shit, but like the layer on top that he's a father figure brings it to a whole nother level of just retardation.
make it out like he's gay. His dad's rage baiting him by calling him gay.
Watch. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Straight up.
My dad can't never call me a bitch. Watch me.
Yeah, so that means that's implying that he's done this before. Yeah.
Fuck my life up. I'll show you, Dad.
How many subs to knock him out?
Is that not like a... That should be like an automatic, like, at least like a charge. Like, how much money do you want me to freaking kill this guy or knock him out? Like, is that not, like, I don't know how the law works, but like, what?
Yo, bro, how many subs to knock him out? He's so done. All they're gonna need to do.
Yeah.
Play the video.
I'm gonna fake crash out. All right,
Bet I won't fuck my life up. No, you think I'm a pussy? I'm not. I'll fuck it up right now.
You about to see how fake of a crash out I am.
He's getting gassed up and set off by his dad and a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Up, bro.
True.
He actually read chat, and chat made him so mad that he went and ruined his life.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall and be there when the judge watches the video for the first time. That's us with you. Yeah, but I wouldn't kill someone for subs. Like I'm gonna be real. I've been a little bit mad. Maybe not like full 100% mad. Like, you know, I'll play up the rage, but this is on another level. Like, this is a real rage, like wrath kind of thing. What about a Big Mac? Oh shit, let me go, I'm gonna kill someone for it. Ow. Fucking slam my finger in my microphone, sorry. Bro!
Real shit!
Real shit!
It was all an act. It was just a play. Don't worry. It was wrestling.
Dude!
Yeah.
You don't want to get bad.
He can't roleplay. Like, he can't put himself into, like, a position of roleplaying.
It's wrestling. It's all an act.
That's why the guy almost died. It was an act.
True.
You know, I've heard that whenever you do something that's a crime, it's always a really good idea to immediately leave the scene as fast as you can. That way, there's a lower probability that you'll get and record yourself doing it.
It's like a Need for Speed. If you get into like a safe house, the cops drop the charges and it reduces your heat down slowly, right? Yeah, it's like a video game. You park into your car, into the safe garage, and then you just like hang out there for a bit. Yeah, like GTA, exactly.
Beer, can I tell everybody thinking I'm soft and weak and shit?
Got rage baited by 12-year-olds.
Dude.
Into ruining his life.
Yeah, that's
He's
prison
like,
for life.
I gotta make sure these kids are happy. He knows what's coming. That's crazy. You f***ed up your whole life to get the approval of 12-year-olds. Somebody just linked it to me. He had 700 viewers. He ruined his life for 700 viewers.
No viewers are worth it for that amount of money, dude. That's crazy. Nah. Actually rage baited. This is a comedy playing? Yeah, it's real funny when you're in prison, you're right. Everybody else laughing at you. I'm not laughing because a guy actually got hurt though, like don't get it twisted, but like, holy shit. How many subs though? Not enough, clearly, because it's not gonna pay for his bail either. He didn't even get the subs! Oh man. Oh man, he didn't get the subs, bro. He can't pay for his bail. He can't even buy a carton of cigarettes at the jail supermarket or whatever. He can't even get that. Shit. Daddy will bail him out. That's crazy. Do you think he has that kind of money? Probably. Kick banned him after that? Should have been banned when he was broadcasting getting mad at someone. Yeah. I cannot believe his dad was rage baiting too. I didn't even know about this part where he like calls him and says sexual fantasies on your coach and shit. Like, what the fuck is this guy yapping on about? His Aaron said you're saving up for college, you saved up bail for money for him, which is crazy to hear. Yeah, that means he knows that he has an anger problem and he knows he's gonna go to prison at some point. Like, I don't know, I feel like his dad should maybe get into a little bit of trouble too. Maybe not like prison, but like, I feel like goading. Like goading, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a law thing for that, but still. Yeah, for goading him into ruining his own life. Provoking, maybe? Poor parenting? Inciting violence? I don't know if it's not the same thing, but still. Look up his dad harassing his opponents. All for the content. Yeah, that's the problem with influencer families. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. When do we hit? When am I gonna get lagged again, chat? Do you guys know? When am I gonna get lag again? 15 minutes? 20? 10? In like 4 minutes. I like how my chat knows. Yeah, in about 5 minutes. That's when you're gonna start lagging again. Yep. Alright, I guess I'll wait. I don't know. I'll probably run ads or something. I don't know. Yep. It's around about 10 minutes. I don't know, man. I'm so sick of lagging. We should play a bandle game. That's what we should do, bandle. Chat, let's do a bandle. Let's do a daily bandle. 2011, 2.4 billion views, easy, piano. Okay, this is not helpful. What the fuck? This sounds familiar. Oh, I know this one. Hold on, it's a banger. Okay. Oh, Adele? Yeah, it's Adele. Someone like you, yeah. Someone like you. And I bet. Hey, there we go. She's a really good singer. Is someone like you, but the best you. She's a good singer, even if you don't really like her. You can't deny that. I like Alana's version better. Yeah, because it sounds like a bunch of cats screeching. Ow! I can sing to this key, by the way. Yeah, you're really cool. We got it. You can sing. Nails on a chalkboard. Thanks. That's a nice compliment. 1 minute. Will it happen again? I don't know. Maybe. Na 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 na. I'll do a normal bandle. How about that? Normal bandle. Let's do it. Boom. Play. Let's do it. 2019, almost 1 billion views, easy. Yeah. This is a TikTok song, probably. Yeah. Okay, kind of a bop. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Yo, Luli! Lolly, no! Ooh, thank you for the 10! Ooh, I know the song! Oh my god! Oh my god. Party rock. Buddy, you're rage baiting. Right on cue? Yep. Yeah, I know it's right on cue. Oh, God, what is this? Don't start now? Oh my god, you're right, it is! She's really popular. I don't mind Dua Lipa that much. She's alright. I have some songs I have on my playlist. Bam, 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 bam. She's a good producer. They make pretty alright songs. Bam, 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 bam. Am I still lagging, chat? Alright, I'm better. Refresh! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Last two have been short. Yep. I would have killed myself in Minecraft. Yippee! Dude, what if the OPS guys just don't show up? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah, I wait like 3 days and they don't show up and my internet's still dog shit and I have to fucking deal with it and try to stream around it? That would be fun. That would be awesome. I would totally not freak the fuck out. Yeah. Positive thoughts, ma'am. There's nothing positive about this life. Nothing means anything. I don't know why that sounded so miserable. Was I being like really monotone? Nothing means anything anymore. Don't go to Home Depot. I'll try. Oh, we got ads? Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just watch the video after the ads. This looks fun. We've watched this lady before. Where's the background music from? Oh, Witcher 3. Chat! It's thinking it's time for some wild GeoGuessr. And then we'll do normal GeoGuessr, maybe, if we have time. Okay, I need WoW music to get immersed. Is that okay? I need some WoW music. Alright. Let's do it. Play. 30 seconds. No move. Hopefully the map isn't a Japanese porno anymore. Maybe. Alright. World of Warcraft, 30 seconds, no move. Alright. Please no censorship. I am so sick of that shit. Okay, this is the island, off of, oh god, what was it called? Shadow Moon Valley. It's, no! It's blood! Oh, it's blurry. Oh, I can't see. I could have done so much better if I could fucking stop getting censored. Ah! I'm gonna freak. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Netherwing ledge, correct. Thank you, chatter. This is that fucking dog shit BFA. This is BFA. Bifa? I have no fucking clue. It's probably like in here somewhere. This looks about right. There's like a temple here. It's not far, right? Okay, that's my guess. Okay! Yo, okay! Alright. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Alright, I'll take that. I hate Bifa. I hate Bifa. Big fat ass. Yeah, I wish. Probably would be a better expansion. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is WOD, isn't it? Oh, this is Arakoa. Whatever it's called. Terracoa Forest. No, not that one. Is it here? Somewhere? No, this is the Alliance Town. Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck! It was the fucking Horde area! Oh no, I'm washed. Oh, this was Trash Ran. Oh my god, I had so much time to think. Actually, I didn't have enough time to think. This is Trash Ran, you're right. I didn't play Horde. I played Horde a little bit. In WOD, I played a bit of Horde, but I played Alliance a decent amount, so yeah, that's probably why I fucked up. Fake fan mods ban that guy. Dude, I'm so washed. This is WOD again. God, I hate WOD so much. WOD is such a dog shit expansion. It's whatever this place is called, I forget. This is around the circle somewhere, but where? Actually, no, it could be here too. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, I don't know. Okay, not a bad guess. I'll take that. Again, I'm getting Japanese pornoed right now. I don't even know what I did. Nice map, yeah. What the fuck? Like, why does it conveniently censor this part? Like, what the fuck, man? This is Grizzly Hills. This is probably towards the snowy side, so on the right over here. Over here on the right. There's like a path here that winds up. Maybe it's in the corner? No, north, south, east. So east, so north or south, east. Maybe here? I don't know. I'm not sure. Fuck! I should have stuck to this side. Why didn't I second guess myself? Shit, the stress is getting to me. Fuck! Chan, I'm thinking I'm washed. I don't know. Oh my god, I got 17K. I'm so fried. Dude, it's actually cooked. We are cooked, chat. Yeah. Wait, while she fell off? I'm sorry. I'm just fried. Azeroth is beautiful this time of year, yeah. Wait, you don't even play WoW, and you know what Azeroth is? Wait, I'm actually corrupting my stream right now. You've never played WoW, have you? And you know what Azeroth is? Man, I am corrupting. The game's been out for like 30 years. That's not an excuse. I'm influencing you. It's horrible. Azeroth Metrio the Zenthos! True. Alright, someone suggested I watch this. We have watched Advocate before. She's a really nice, smart lady. She mansplains everything. Well, actually, womansplains, but yeah. She's cool, man. We gotta watch this. The nose ring theory, I have met a lot of women with nose rings. I've met a lot of crazy girls. So,
hey again, guys. I've got a fun one for you today that I think you're gonna find interesting. Nose ring theory. And I just know that when I say that, half of you are gonna be confused, and the other half of you somehow know exactly what I'm talking about, even if you've never heard of it before.
Chad, have you ever liked a girl with a nose ring piercing? Yes. Yes, no, 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 yes. My second question is, if you liked a girl with a nose ring piercing, how many mental illnesses do you have? No, I'm kidding. How many of them had mental illnesses? I can absolutely testify that the girl that I knew in high school that turned 18 and that summer after we were done with school, it turns out she had some sort of mental problem. Yeah.
I will explain everything I've learned about this theory, show you some examples, and then give you my 2 cents on this whole thing. So to take you on the journey that I went down to get here, I'll show you the video that I first saw that introduced me to this whole thing.
Okay. So I'm 24 years old, and I've been trying my hand at dating men, specifically, for probably about 5-6 years now, in a serious way. I'm single at the moment. My boyfriend and I just broke up.
She not only has the nose ring theory, she has the vampire bite teeth, the snake bites, and I forget what this one is called, where it goes through your it's your nose bridge? Yeah. Yeah.
Recently, and I have probably dated about like 4 to 5 men, seriously. Keep running into the same issues every single time I date a man, and I've been trying to like really get to the root of what it is. And now I know what you're thinking, you probably have a type. I do not have a type. These men don't know each other, they're not friends, they're not from the same area, they don't look alike. I really do not have a type. The only thing—
Oh, she has the one that goes all the way through. Those aren't fangs. She has snake bites that poke out. I just realized
that these men have in common is that they are men. I really have been reflecting
Those
a lot
are
and trying to
annoying.
figure out what like the root of all these issues is. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, but I'm not the reason that any of these relationships ended.
Okay, I was gonna say that she's at least semi-self-aware of the fact that, you know, she's having problems, but then wait, her face too, like yeah, me too, lady, me too.
One of the main issues that I've come to recognize is that I don't think men are really socialized to know what it means to truly love someone, like love their partner.
Gender wars theory, Captain Final Boss reporting for duty. It's just the men that don't know how to love. You're right, sweetie. It's just the men that have problems.
And care for their partner. Obviously, I'm not saying this is all men, but I think it's just not normalized for them to, like, I don't know, just like, I guess I don't.
Men have been going to war, throwing themselves into the front lines, into the meat grinder to protect their country, the loved ones that live there, and somehow men that don't have the understanding of love? Like, I'm not saying women don't sacrifice themselves, like, women give birth and that, you know, it's to take care of children and this and that, but like, it's like both sides. Oh, yeah, it's a two-way street, exactly. I
don't know how to phrase it. What I'm saying, for example, is that every single one of these men individually has looked me in my eyes and told me that I am the love of their life, I'm the most important person in their life, that they would take a bullet for me, and every single one of them has treated me horribly, okay?
Every single one of them? How many of those dudes have a lot of piercings and tattoos as well, I wonder?
I don't know about you, but when I tell somebody they're the love of my life and that they're the person I care about the most, I show it. I'm treating them accordingly. Part of it that really trips me up is that they believe it. They actually believe in their heart that I'm the love of their life and I'm the person they care about the most. I start calling it.
But then they treat you like crap, and then you repeatedly say that. I'm starting to think that maybe it's the people that you're picking in your life, like...
out. I would be like, you do not love me and you do not care about me. Like, point blank,
Let's hear it
period.
out. Okay,
Otherwise, you wouldn't be treating me badly. And they will argue and they get genuinely, like, offended. They get offended. I honestly pity them because I don't think they're socialized to know what that means. And, like, I don't know how to get it across in a meaningful way to them. Like, they just don't listen. And I'll be like, okay, you wouldn't have done this bad thing to me if you actually loved me in the way that you say you do. Like, that is not what love is. That's not what love is. When you love someone, you don't do things to intentionally or even unintentionally hurt them.
Can I just say how annoying it is to listen to her, because she's saying a lot of words, but they're not actually, like... They're not, like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, there's a whole lot of yapping and not a lot of substance going on here.
Why is that considered love to you?
This
I'm
would
just,
annoy
like,
me so much.
I don't know where it's coming from. I honestly pity them because that has to be awful, but like I can't handle it anymore, dude.
So in this video, this girl is describing her troubles with finding...
This was what, 2 minutes? Around about 1.5 minutes?
A good man.
Wow.
She insists that she doesn't
Felt
have
like
a
an
type,
eternity.
that none of these men really have anything in common, but for some reason, in the end, they always end up treating her horribly. And this led many in the comments to speculate that it must be something about her that is the common denominator. And unfortunately, since it's such a short TikTok video and we don't really get much insight onto greater parts of her personality, and she's not very open about what her most major flaws are to figure out why she's attracting such mean men or why her relationships are always...
I think it's already a red flag in your personality if you're recording TikToks and self-reporting like this. Maybe that's just me. Like, I could not rant in front of a camera that's recording me the whole time. I know that's technically what I'm doing on stream, but I'm not consciously holding a camera in front of my face. Does that make sense? I'm just kind of looking at chat and reading it. I think it's different. Ranted us all day. That's not the same. It's not the same. Rage baited again!
Driven to turmoil, people began to theorize, because it's one of the most noticeable things about her, that it could potentially have to do with the amount of piercings she has. In fact, these two comments right next to each other say, the piercing theory is so true, with over 700 likes. And again,
I love that it's a black guy and a white guy. It's like a universal man thing.
No, don't care. Nose ring theory with over 12.
Black men shake hand, white men shake hand. Nose ring theory. Yep, they know. Mm-hmm. Transcends race.
So you might be wondering, like I did, what about having a bunch of metal in your face would cause someone to treat you poorly? I mean, sure, the style isn't everyone's type, but these men were clearly attracted enough to her to date her. So then what is it that's causing the relationships to not go well? So I decided to look into what these men were referencing when they talked about the piercing theory or the nose ring theory. And this was the top video I found.
Have y'all ever heard of the septum piercing theory?
Uh-huh.
If you have a septum piercing, you may not want to look it up, but I'm always the last person to hear about shit. So this is common knowledge. It's dead ass. It's actually dead ass, because it says that every person that has a septum piercing makes their trauma their entire personality.
I knew a girl in middle school that wasn't diagnosed with BPD yet. She's the same girl that would draw yaoi in school and then coerced me into getting into it because I'd had no friends. And then later on, I found out that she had BPD. She dyed her hair very frequently and bleached it. She was only 13 or 14 years old. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we love her 69. No, dude, I had no friends, man. I was a fucking sad little loser, dude. Coerce, yeah, right, but yeah, I know it's kind of strange to like think about it. And I know you're bullying me and saying like, haha, very funny. Alana's into yaoi. I had no friends in middle school, and she gave me attention. Okay, like I can guarantee you that one of y'all got into a fucked up relationship, and I'm not saying a friendship and a relationship is the same, but when girls like this give you attention and you have nothing, I don't know, man. It's something to you and it means a lot, but yeah. I wish she's just like me. Dude, I'm just saying, like, when you're 13 or 14 years old, like, and you have no friends, you'll fucking get you'll do anything for a crumb of attention. Even if for friends. She's self-reporting, too.
And she agrees? It's dead ass.
It's dead ass,
like
Shan.
I said, dead ass.
Damn, straight from the horse's mouth. Or maybe I should say straight from the bull's mouth. You know, because the
Cowering.
You get it. And if even the person with the nose ring is saying it's true, I mean, there's gotta be something there. And this is just even more hilarious when we take that theory and then reference back to the first video where the girl was making her relationship trauma her entire personality. Okay, that might have been a little reductive. After all, it was just one video. Surely her entire profile isn't like that.
Yo, you guys never told me how cool it is to have a dad. Like, this is a secret that's been kept from me, okay? I grew up with 3 moms. My mommy...
I knew kids that divorced twice, but damn, 3 times is kind of impressive.
Issues are off the charts.
Okay, sure. I mean, so maybe she doesn't have a dad and has a ton of self-proclaimed mommy issues, but that doesn't mean trauma's her entire personality.
I have psoriasis. Not like a little psoriasis, like all over my entire body. When I tell you, my whole body looks like this.
Okay, so she...
I had a friend that told me a story of their mom getting a traumatic brain injury from like a car crash or something. And they said that in order to get like support in understanding their brain injury, they joined a Facebook group to like, you know, talk to people and seeing what they deal with and how they can treat it. And there are people who unironically make anything their entire personality, and those problems and those demons stick to them. And it's like, oh, you want to go outside? It's like, no, I feel so bad. It's like, well, we could go on a little walk. It's like, no, I'm just in so much pain all the time. It's like, well, I know, but like, you know, everybody has pain. You should go outside and like hang out with your friends. Like, no, I don't want to go outside. And so, oh, don't be like, and those kinds of people don't want help. They want someone to like rant and bitch to, and it brings down the entire mood for everybody else, even people that suffer from the same type of sickness or disease. I'm not even talking like an able-bodied person getting ranted to by someone who has a sickness. It's the person who is suffering from the same disease or something. They want attention. They don't want to get better. Yeah, emotional vampires. It's so sad.
Has a bit of medical trauma too, but I mean, there's more to her.
Nothing normal can ever happen
My
to me.
family
I think
like
I
that, yeah, it's
attract
super
chaos.
sad.
Okay, so attracting chaos, it might be a little red flag, but I mean, there's gotta be something normal here.
Not to be a man-hater or anything. Actually, no, fully to be a man-hater.
3 strikes and we're out already. Fuck.
Fully to be a man-hater.
Oh, okay, I guess she also just doesn't like
You must be so boring in real life if that's what your personality is, man. Yeah, try 15. No, this was a major one. Sorry, the major third one for me. Dude, I can't imagine.
Man, I mean, you could have brought that up when you were theorizing on why your relationships with men might be going
Sounds
poorly.
like my ex, she had a
I'm
rose
starting
ring.
to connect the dots. Now, when I first started looking into nose ring theory, I didn't think that I would take it seriously at all. I thought it would just be a good laugh. But the more I looked into it, the more I think that it might actually hold some weight, because I did find quite a number of studies that have strong correlations between individuals with a lot of piercings and tattoos and how they are perceived and who they attract. This study seems to indicate that people with piercings and tattoos scored significantly higher than those without for sensation-seeking and risk-taking behavior.
Another girl in my high school, I know this is an anecdotal experience and this is just me stopping the video for like the 15th time. I had a really good friend in school who, as soon as she turned 18, she started getting tattoos, right? And every month she would get a new one, and she'd talk about how she's addicted to getting tattoos. You said you had no friends? I said in middle school, man. This is high school. I was like 17, 18 years old. I finally found friends. I moved schools too, but that's besides the point. You guys are rage baiting me. Okay, where was I? I was just trying to say that this girl, she still to this day posts on Facebook about getting new tattoos. I have her on Facebook still, and I occasionally see posts by her. And her entire personality is getting tattoos. No space. Yeah, you'd think she'd run out of space at this point, but like, I guess they're expensive. Yeah.
This other study that I found seems to indicate that people with piercings and tattoos, specifically women, scored significantly higher for extroversion and assertiveness, meaning they are more aggressive socially.
Oh my god, she's married to a guy that's very, very submissive and lets her walk all over him. Oh my god, I remember reading. Oh my god, this makes so much sense. Oh my god. Oh man, I know this is anecdotal, but fuck. She's putting it together. I know. I was like, does this really need to be a study? Like, I could have told you this, like, with my personal experience, but yeah, she had a boyfriend in high school, and that guy was assertive, and then they eventually broke up, and I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it's a high school thing. And then she got married to a guy that's, like, really soft-spoken and, like, kind of lets her do whatever she wants. They have kids and everything, and it's, you know, like, fuck, man.
This study that I found in Psychology Today examines how people with tattoos and piercings are perceived, and the most popular finding was that they are perceived to be more sexually promiscuous, and that they tend to attract people who are looking for more casual relationships than serious ones. And many other studies seem to point to people with piercings and tattoos having higher correlations with impulsivity and more experience with trauma and adversity.
Well, people who got tattoos back in the olden days, like thousands of years ago, they would quite literally, they would have no numbing and they would pierce their skin with ink. Yeah, it would really hurt. Like, it wasn't like this where it's like a needle piercing you thousands of times a minute, right? They would like physically poke them with like a nail and then put ink at the tip and pierce them. Yeah, sailors, pirates, gang members. And that would be like a traumatic thing piercing your skin. Alana remembers. No, I just studied it. I don't know why. I thought tattoos were interesting. You know, it's funny. I have an interest in tattoos and tattoo art, but I have no tattoos. I thought that was always really weird of me to always admit, man. You are from New Zealand? Don't they do tattoos the old-fashioned way? You mean the Maoris? I don't know. I'm not Maori. I'm not Maori. I'm a white person. I'm a Pakeha. Like, I want to know. I don't know.
A study from BMC Psychology seemed to find a strong correlation between body modifications and people who experienced childhood abuse and neglect. And
cheese and crackers, what?
This one really stood out to me. This one found a notable prevalence of individuals with a high number of body modifications and borderline personality disorder. Now, this is not to say that individuals with piercings and tattoos are all degenerate problem children undeserving.
No, my brother has 1, 2... He has 3 tattoos. I don't think he's a problem person. Oh, no? Yeah, I mean, what? What? He has 3 tattoos! I get tattoos in the military? Yeah. No, it's fine. What?
Of love. I myself have a belly button piercing and an entire side piece, and I find myself to be pretty well adjusted and have had a lot of success in my relationships.
But again, it's not everybody. It's just like, you know, you see a trend and it's like a pattern of behavior. It's like maybe there's a little bit of a correlation.
It does beg the question. Could there be any legitimacy to the nose ring theory, or is it mostly just something that jerks shout at people they disagree with online when they happen to have a nose ring?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. People get mad at each other and stereotype all the time. What do you mean? We say pronouns in bio and flags in bio, and we joke, but that doesn't mean every single person doesn't have anything valid to say. Are you saying every VTuber needs a tattoo? No, I'm not saying that at all. Ah! ISP! Fuck! Hold on. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'm waiting, I know. Alana needs a womb tattoo. Bro, I am not getting a tattoo. I wanted a tattoo when I was like 16 and then I changed my mind. I wanted one in the webs of my fingers and that's it. And then I changed my mind. And you know what the funniest part is? My brother has 3 tattoos and he told me not to get a tattoo. Granted, one of them is one of his friends died of cancer when he was like 17, and it was like a best friend, and it's a heartbeat like monitor going down, you know, like it stops, and that's like a meaningful tattoo. I think like it's not just a random one. I don't know. I think there's a context to stuff. Holy, this is a big one. Yeah, I know. Man, why am I even talking? You guys can't even fucking hear me. So Alana, how's your day so far? Miserable. I went to go to Home Depot. Sing us another song while we wait, please. I don't wanna. I ain't gonna hold you. Get a tattoo with Big Mac in your hand. Hand piercings really hurt, don't they? Because you have a lot of